And welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we're reacting to Inter Miami CF versus Nashville SC, MLS Cup Playoffs 2025, Eastern Conference Quarterfinal Game 3. Series tied 1-1. Miami won at home, Nashville won in Nashville. And Miami's playing at home to decide the series. Inter Miami CF contra Nashville SC, MLS Cup Playoffs, Conferencia Cuartos de Final, Partido 3. Serie empate 1-1, ganador esta noche. Avanzar contra FC Cincinnati. FC Cincinnati, ganador 2-1. Columbus. Cincinnati just won 2-1 over Columbus. They are moving on. The winner of this game will play Cincinnati. And Cincinnati will host that game as the second seed. So, there you go. They won 2-1. Starting 11s are as follows. It's 2-0 at halftime for Colorado Rapids 2, by the way. Starting 11s are as follows. For Inter Miami in goal, Rocco Rios Novo. The back four, Jordi Alba, Maxi Falcon, Noah Allen, Ian Fry. The midfield four, Baltasar Rodriguez, Sergio Busquets, Rodrigo De Paul, Tadeo Allende. And the front two, Matteo Silvetti and Lionel Messi. For Nashville SC, we have Joe Willis. The back four, Andy Nahar, Walker Zimmerman, Jack Mayer, Josh Bauer. The midfield, the back four, the midfield three, Matthew Corcoran, Edvard Tagseth, Patrick Yazbek, and the front three of Alex Mouil, Hani Mukhtar, and Sam Surridge is our front three. And Cincinnati hang on to win. And we're back, and we'll review this game once it's over. First of all, we got to be live for it. It's a tied series, but Cincinnati does advance. So, we will write that out. They're about to get ready. Teams are walking out. Well, they timed it a bit well, didn't they? All right. Cincinnati wins the series at home. 2-1. They knock out their hell is real opponents. They move on. All right. I was right about that. We will know both Eastern matches for the conference semis at the end of this match. Leafs tied 2-2 versus Boston. You still picking Red Bull? No, but do you really want me to pick Colorado? I was right there about Cincinnati. Only one wrong. Well, one wild card as well, but we'll have one more after this. Oh, come on. No way. Lord have mercy on my soul. Okay. The winner of this game will play Cincinnati in the next round. And we'll move and watch this game. And then, of course, we have Portland tomorrow. Yeah, it was like 30 minutes just for 6-7. I'd be at least getting some subs off of that, I would hope. If you did. I would hope. Game's about to get going. The second to last match of this round. Sean. Shaking hands. Here we go. I got Miami. I got Miami winning because I do. We'll get going, though. 90 minutes here. We'll review the game once it's over, and we'll be on our way. Miami v. Cincinnati. Suarez was suspended for this match. Well, I mean, hey, it gets me more views if I get to shit on Miami. So, or say why they suck. Either way, I win either way. Start 11, Rocco Rios Novo for Miami. The back four, or back three, Noah Allen, Busquets, Falcon. Alba, Rodriguez, DePaul, Silvetti, Fry. The midfield five, and up top, Allende and Messi. Allende and Messi up top. Oh no, Messi's the false nine. That is diabolical. 2025, diabolical. With that being said, we'll watch how this game goes. Miami contra Nashville. The winner plays Cincinnati in the next round. Center ref, Rosendo Mendoza. Center ref. Then we have San Diego, Portland tomorrow, and that's the only game we have tomorrow. Timothy Ford is the VAR official. Zablocki is the assistant VAR ref. Nashville starting 11. Joe Willis in goal. The back four. We'll see back four, Bauer, Maher, Zimmerman, Nahar. Tagseth, Yazbek. Corcoran, Muil. Is it a 4-2-2-2? Up top, Surridge and Mukhtar. It's a 4-2-2-2. Okay, BJ Callahan running a 4-2-2-2. All right. The winner of this game plays Cincinnati in Cincinnati no matter what. The loser goes home. Will Miami win the game? I picked San Diego to win the tie. I want to see Portland go through, especially now my bracket's busted anyway. One team, there will be one spot left open for the next round after this match because there's one match tomorrow, and that's the only thing we have to do. The Portland game. It's the only match we have to be live for. Because the Formula One Grand Prix is on ESPN, and while ESPN's throwing up a fit with YouTube TV, and it's still not back, and even, well, if it's not back by the time I check after this game, there will be no Formula One Grand Prix stream. Falcon. Playing backwards, Rios Novo on the ball. So we have Philly, NYCFC, and Cincinnati advancing out of the East. Miami or Nashville will join them. LAFC, Vancouver, and Minnesota United have advanced out of the West. Portland or San Diego will join them. It's like Nashville and Miami play a match every week. It does kind of seem like it, I won't lie. Playing forward, that'll be a free kick. Can't believe we watched PK shootout. Seattle got way worse. PK shootout. That's twice. I feel surprised for Minnesota. Hey, you know what? They got the win though. Either way, here we go. 2 minutes in. 0-0. 0-0. Referee's giving a talking to some players. Suarez drinking mate on the bench as a suspended player. Throw in for Nashville. Playing forward for Miami. Messi switches the play. And Allende still has the ball. Playing forward. DePaul. Rodrigo DePaul blocked. Yes. Yes, it is. Got to make sure you make the Golden Boy fans happy, yeah? Playing forward. Four minutes in, 0-0. 0-0. Cincinnati advances. They'll play the winner of this series. Cincinnati will host either Miami or Nashville, no matter who. Playing forward. Tight game so far. Will Miami figure out how to win the series here? Of course, one more day of first round action. Playing forward. Can't exactly argue. 2 a.m. MLS Cup playoff. So, yeah, you're in Europe. Yeah. I wouldn't mind it, but I wouldn't mind it either. Miami's never advanced past round one in club history. They played 3 playoff tournaments. They lost a wild card round in 2020. 2022, they lost to NYCFC in round 1. Yeah, Pozuelo was there. 23 didn't make it. 24, well, we know what happened there. Yeah, good job to Georgia. State choked. Blake Shapen should never play another snap for Mississippi State ever again. That's where I stand. 1-7-1 in last 9 away matches for Nashville. Their only win was the Open Cup final. To me, they are. To you, they aren't, because I'm North American, you're European. Wild card to me is the playoffs. When the baseball wild card happens, you're in the playoffs. Do you have? Question. I don't know if you know, but is there a postseason patch on a team's helmet when they're playing, or hat, when they're playing a wild card series? Yes. Yes, there is. Wild card is playoffs. NFL playoffs, the wild card round is a week. It's wild card week. It's playoffs. MLS, they kind of let it go by without any fanfare, but it is playoffs. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Two teams have advanced from a best of three after losing match one, Atlanta and NYC in 2024. All the teams this year who have lost match one have been eliminated. That being Charlotte. Cincinnati or Columbus, and Seattle. And I guess that would be Nashville. Cole Caulfield scores. Tie game again. Playing forward. Back to Rio Snowball. Tight game so far, back and forth. Speaking of, 56th minute, 2-0 Rapids 2. Had a very easy season this year, coming from the fact they had terrible Western Conference teams and Eastern Conference. Charlotte's a mid-team. I mean, yeah, they had a good start, but that's really what buoyed them too. Like, if you really want to be real, Charlotte had a very good start this season. Shot, goal for Messi! Messi scores off the solo run. It's 1-0 Miami. You just knew Messi had to get one. What a solo run goal for Lionel Messi. 1-0 esta noche. Miami. You just knew. 10 minutes in. 1-0. 1-0 Miami. Messi scores on the solo run. Allende right there. It just flicks on to Messi and he makes some magic. Boom. Shot through the legs, too, of Zimmerman. There you go. There it is. Just boom, boom, boom. Lionel Messi with some magic. Boom. You give him a chance, he's going to score. And he did. There it is. One more time. We ain't losing now. Let me guess, you're a Barca fan too. Let me guess, Messi got you into MLS? Let me guess, Barca fan? 11 minutes. It ain't hard to figure out, but 12 minutes. Over and out. That'll be a goal kick for Rio Snowball. Yes. 12 minutes in. Miami has the 1-0 lead. Start out in 2021, saw Higuain out in the baseball stadium and Neville ball. Okay. I respect it. I respect it. But I do respect it. I do respect it. Messi glazing now is insane. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's what MLS thinks is going to grow their league. Putting the league behind a paywall on Apple. I think Phil's a good coach. I think he got screwed because they got Messi. In my opinion. I think Phil Neville's a good coach. NYCFC has some really good postseason runs. They do. And that's out for a throw-in. NYCFC might not be the best team during the regular season, but when it comes to the postseason, they have their moments. Wayne Frederick warming up. 60th minute. Well, good. I don't think MLS is handling the situation well either, for that matter, in general. Playing forward. I don't think they're handling it well either, MLS. Either, I think. They... 14th minute. Just sucks Pereira got injured. Yeah, no, that... I cannot believe they showed the replay of that. It's like... I could tell it was bad. Then they showed the replay of him just breaking his ankle on the landing. I was like, oh. Shit. That was not pretty. I can't believe Apple showed that replay. 15th minute. Jesus Christ. Free kick for Nashville. How we doing, Hans? Congratulations on NYCFC moving on to the next round, by the way. Mukhtar block shot. It's out for a corner. 16 minutes in. Corner. Yeah. Header. Miami can clear. I don't have the energy to tell Pacharo to shut up. So I don't have the energy to argue with him. I don't have the energy to argue with him. I don't. I'm just going to focus on this game and let him talk dumb shit. I have no energy to argue with him. Zero. 17th minute. Dude, I cannot bowl that good. Good point. Dude, I like bowling, but I cannot bowl that good. That good. Maybe like what, a 180 at best? I don't even remember what my best score is. 1-2, if you want to talk about bowling. One to 2 for Red Bulls or Rapids 2. Red Bulls 2, pull one back, pulling forward, playing forward. Miami gets the ball back. Dude, I don't even remember what my best score is. I haven't went bowling since like freaking high school. I haven't went bowling since high school. It was 5 years ago. Five and a half years ago. Well, either way, I have no... I guess I do have some energy, but... Albeit, shut up. 19th minute. Nineteenth minute. Miami playing forward. Agende drops the ball back to Fry. Fry. Cross. Miami still has it. Busquets. Messi. In traffic. Good play, but Nahar is right there to pick it up. And the Rapids blew a 2-0 lead. They just allowed the Red Bulls to score again. Mosquera scored for the Red Bulls. Rafael Mosquera scored. And there was another goal. 2-2. Well, it's only 2-1, but I'm sure there was a second goal that I haven't seen yet on Font Mob. Playing forward. And that should... Nope. No free kick there. Advantage played, out for a throw. Agende down. Let me just put this on MLS Next Pro then. It's not what I needed. Ah, there we go, there we go. Okay. There we go. Playing forward. Rapids, the coach is a clown. Take off their goal scorer. Well, and it is 2-2. Yep. Yep, it is 2-2. We're going to have it on MLS.com here. Roald Mitchell scored the second goal for Red Bull 2. Roald Mitchell. After getting a yellow card a minute later. Okay. Yep. Fadal for Cameron. Yep, they took off their leading goal scorer. The guy who scored the leading goal until they blew it. Gators are losing 17-7 to Kentucky. Mid-off. 22 minutes. But we have Mosquera and Roald Mitchell scoring the 2 goals for Red Bull and it's a tie game. Ball over the top. $70 minutes. 70 minutes. 2-2. 2-2 in that game. 1-0 for Miami. 1-0. Miami. Messi 41 goals this season. Doesn't surprise me. Excuse me. Player down, Jordi Alba. If Miami lose, this will be Jordi Alba's last game of his career because he is retiring. Same with Sergio Busquets. Their careers only lengthen if they win. If Miami wins. Darlington Nagbe has played his last professional game as well, by the way. Header played down. And Nashville will get to it. Speaking of, Darlington Nagbe has played his last professional game. He lost. Of course, when the Crew lost, that was his last game. Throw in. Was the last game. Yeah, Darlington Nagbe said he would retire at the end of the season. Columbus' season is over. Played his last professional game. Legend. Gonna miss watching him play. Agende. Ooh. Fry. Cross. Picked up. Nope. Nashville gets it back. 25 minutes. I think Miami's the better team, but Nashville's been at least in good position to deal with most of these crosses. Over the top. Headed on. Saved by Willis. Playing forward, Nashville, 25 minutes in. Playing forward. "26 minutes, 1-0. Here comes Miami. Jordi Alba playing forward. After tonight, there will be 9 teams left in the MLS playoffs and 1 more to be eliminated. And that will either be the loser between Portland and San Diego. Portland or San Diego will finish out the field of 8 for the conference semis, but we will find that out tomorrow. That is the only game we have, only stream we have. Only review, I'm not sure. If I do end up watching the Grand Prix on a third-party stream, I'll review it maybe. At least talk about it. But we'll see. There's still a slight chance of that. But of stream, no. Because it'll be a third-party stream that's a little bit behind ESPN. So I'm not getting Formula One TV just for 1 or 2 races to get rid of it, then get it back for free when it comes to Apple. So Formula One comes to Apple. So it is what it is. I could, but I'm not. Playing forward. Good spin. Allende. Fouled off. 28 minutes of football down. 1-0. 1-0. 18 goals in the last 6 matches. 15 goal contributions from Messi. Allende. Free kick for Miami. Tie game, of course, it'll go to penalties. Any suggestions for who's going to be replacement for captain starting after Nagbe retirement? I think Daniel Gazdag to replace him in the 11. Captain, probably Rossi. Or Schulte. I could see that as well if he stays. I don't think Wesson would get it. I don't think JRR will get it because Wesson will be the starter. Yeah, I think Rossi makes sense. How we doing, William, as the captain? But Gazdag takes Nagbe's spot on the 11. Wayne Frederick is on for Colorado. 77 minutes. He is on. Garcia is on as well. Over. Header. Falls down. Jason as a captain, I don't see it. I don't see it. I think too young of a player. Yep, Wayne Frederick's on for Amadou. Yep. Playing forward. And Colorado just scored. Garcia scored 3-2. 3-2 for the Rapids, too. They just scored. Anthony Garcia scored. '30th minute. 3-2. With 11 minutes, 12 minutes to go. And Wayne Frederick got the assist. Well, there you go. '30th minute. Free kick for Miami. I'm only reading the frickin' MLS Next Pro website for this one. So 31st minute. I know you've probably seen it. I'm just waiting to read it. Messi over the free kick with DePaul. 31st minute. Messi's jaw with a ref. This Rapids coach got to change. I mean, he did. And he scored. His team scored. 32 minutes. I would hope for Wayne's sake that that coach doesn't end up being the main team coach. Shot wide from Miami. I would hope also for Wayne's sake, I would hope that the Colorado main coach isn't the coach for this game. Winning a next Pro Cup might do it, though. I would hope not, but I mean, Armas left. Let's not forget that. .33rd minute. .33rd minute, playing forward, Allende. Red Bulls scored a penalty. It's 3-3. No way. 3-3. 3-3 penalty kick goal for Mosquera. Okay. With 9 minutes to go, what is going on? .34th minute. I mean, what? Wow. .35th minute, about to be 1-0. Excuse me. 35th minute. Crazy game. End of the second period, 3-2 Habs. 36th minute here in this game. And Colorado Rapids win a free kick as well. What the hell? What the hell is this game? 3-3. .24/7 Kentucky. Well, good for them. They're beating the teams they, well, I don't know about probably should, but, you know, it's not bad that they are. 37th minute. Allende gets fouled. Free kick for Miami. 84th minute. The Red Bull Colorado game. Playing forward, Ian Fry has the ball. Ball crossed in, header, shot, save, blocked by Nashville. Does the game go to Pens if it's full time? No, extra time. The Rapids game will go to extra time. And then if it's tied after 120, then penalties. Uh, 38 minutes. Ball crossed in. Good block there by Nashville on Miami. 38th minute. Playing forward. Miami, here's a shot, goal! Messi with his second. Perfect assist from Tadeo Allende, and Messi scores the second goal. Let's make sure I was right on that. But Messi scores the second, 2-0, Dos Cero. Open net, that was going in no matter what. Can't give Messi that opening. You can't do it. Can't give him an opening like that. Open net, easy as you like. Stolen ball, dumped back. Yes, it was Allende. No, it was Silvetti. Silvetti with the assist, actually. No, it was Silvetti. My bad. Silvetti with the assist. Messi with a goal. That is 40th minute. 2-0. Oh, they've learned their lesson this year. Silvetti with the assist. Drops it off for Messi. And Messi puts it to the open net. 2-0, Dos Cero. Yep, Matteo Silvetti with the assist. Allende got the first assist. So they both got assists. 88th minute, it is 3-3. 88th minute between Red Bull 2 and Rapids 2. 41st minute here. '41st minute. .42 minutes. Yellow card for Colorado. Looks like they're probably going to extra time over there. 42 minutes, 2-0, Dos Cero. 42 minutes. Ford 3. Free kick for Nashville, 43 minutes. Over the top. Be kicked away for a goal kick. 2 more minutes for stoppage time, and then we'll see how much stoppage time we get. Seems to me Miami's learned their lesson from last year. Never take your foot off the gas. Because, yeah, they had the lead early against Atlanta. There we go. Playing forward. Let me check again. Yep, Miami had the lead in game 2 or game 3, and then they lost late. Actually, it was 3-2 Atlanta, so they're not out of it just yet. Miami had the lead, lost it, tied it up, and then lost the game. So this is different. They are holding the lead. Rojas scored, and then Matias Rojas scored, then TRA scored twice, and then Messi tied it up, and then Schleich won it for Atlanta. So it's a different situation anyway. 45th minute. Nashville has not really tried to make a comeback. Doesn't seem to have, free kick for Miami. Nashville just doesn't seem to have it right now, which makes sense. .45th minute. See how much stoppage time. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Tigres beat Atletico San Luis. Oh, 46th minute. Free kick for Miami. Shot saved. .47th minute. Rapids really blew a 2-0 lead. Well, at least they're going to stoppage time. At least they're going to extra time. 47th minute. Could be worse. Much worse. Offside, there'll be a free kick for Miami. Then scored and gave up a penalty. Sometimes that's football for you. Playing forward. It's out for a throw-in. Huh. '48th minute. You know, that is a good point. That is a good point. 49th minute. '49th minute. And that's halftime. Halftime, it's 2-0. 2-0 Miami. Medio tiempo. Miami leads after 45 minutes. If they hold on for another 45, they're going to the next round. Extra time for Colorado. Rapids 2 versus Red Bulls 2. We'll push on. We'll take a short break at the half. Talk about the stats. Get this one going. Sit tight. We will be back. 2-0. 2-0. Halftime. Medio tiempo. Miami lead Ed. Miami leads. Sit tight. We're back to the stats at the half. Here we go. 47% possession to 53% possession, 7 shots to 1, 3 shots on goal to 0, 169 accurate passes, 83% to 190, 85%, 8 fouls to 9, 2 corners to 0, or 0 corners to 2, 7 shots to 1, 3 shots on goal to 0. We have 203 pass to 223, 83% pass accuracy to 85. We have 10 throws to 8, 4 touches opposition box to 3, 0 offside to 2, 2 yellow cards to 1, 0 red cards to 0. We have 7 tackles to 5, 3 clearances to 3, 0 saves to 1. We have 2-0 at the half. 2-0. Medio tiempo. Miami, líder. Miami right now is the better team. They've been more dominant. They've been stronger. They've been the team who's had more of the possession, well, less of the possession, but more meaningful time on the ball. Nashville just doesn't seem, ever since Messi scored that first wonderful goal, they don't seem to really be in this one. They've seemed to have accepted their fate. You don't really see much fight out of Nashville right now. They've seemed to accept their fate of losing to Miami. But we'll see how the second half goes. 45 more minutes left in this match. And probably no penalties, and we'll review it once it's over, of course. "45 more minutes. Vamos Miami," says Isaiah. And they're doing well right now. But 45 more minutes. Definitely learning from last year's mistakes. Yeah, I agree. Also, I don't think it has much help, or it helps. I think it helps a little bit. That's the better word. I think it helps a little bit that Nashville doesn't seem to be fighting much after that first goal against them from Messi. They don't seem to really want to fight much. I would save you. I would save you. But we're waiting for the second half to start. Miami's the better team. Good. Miami looking to push on. 45 more minutes to the next round for them, and they'll play in Cincinnati next round. And then we'll have one more game tomorrow. And as of now, as far as I know, as far as I consider, we'll have one stream and one review tomorrow. If I'm up when the Formula One Grand Prix is on and I'm watching the Brazilian Grand Prix, I will do a review for it. And then be live for the Miami or the Portland game. But since it's on a third-party stream because ESPN is having their problems with YouTube TV, unless I check after this game and I see that ESPN's back on YouTube TV, which I would presume not to be the case. One more team to get through on the East, and it looks like it'll be Miami. One more team to get through on the West, and well, we'll find that one out tomorrow, and we'll find it out together. Will it be San Diego or Portland? $8 p.m. is where the game starts. Here we go, 45 more minutes. Let's see. Why is the commentary not in English? Are you watching the Red Bull game? Because I think you're watching the Spanish version that is on YouTube. Talking about me, I mean, I'm speaking mostly in English. Talking about the Miami game, well, I don't know. We'll see how the second half goes. The Rapids game in Spanish, yeah, I think that's the YouTube. The one that's on YouTube is Spanish, whether you VPN'd it or not. The English is on MLS, a season pass. It's still Nashville. Now, I do think Miami is better than Cincinnati. I do think out of a battle of the two chokers, I think Miami overcomes, even though they're on the road. Cincinnati almost choked tonight. So I think Miami can definitely high quality competition to win out of it. I still think Philly will probably beat Miami in the conference final if it is Miami. But wouldn't shock me if that's where Philly fell. I think it's two teams that could win a conference final if they play each other in Philly, though. LAFC versus Miami or Vancouver versus Miami. I think it's going to be hard for LAFC or Vancouver to lose the cup. Whoever makes out of the West of those two, in my opinion. I think if Vancouver and LAFC make it out of the West, which I think they will, it's going to be hard for them to lose the cup. Either one. I'm a little bit fair to Miami here. Ironically, I would say. Fair is kind of a bad word, but Cincinnati also is a choker, though. Like, Cincinnati almost choked to Columbus tonight. Luckily for them, they didn't. Schaffelberg on for Nashville, the second half. Lovely. 100th minute of the MLS Next Pro Cup final. 3-3 between Red Bull and Colorado. Getting close to halftime of the extra time. Gaston Brugman on at the half as well. Oh, well, Lovett's on as well. No, Nashville's trying to make their changes now. Okay, let's watch and see. We're off. 45 more minutes. If it's tied after 90 plus stoppage, we go to penalties, which I don't think will happen, but who knows. Miami playing forward. Messi once again plays it through, cleared away. Here's a chance. Nashville scores. And there's the foul. Falcon fouled in the box as Surridge makes the run and shoots it home. I mean, let's see. Surridge did put the ball into the back of the net. Got lucky. Surridge runs behind Falcon, and he tripped him. Oh, or did Falcon's flop work? No goal. I need to see a closer look. I need to see a closer look. Did Surridge? He clipped him. He clipped Falcon. He clipped him. I don't think he fouled him. No, that was... he clipped him. He clipped him. But since it's not a goal, it can't be checked. He clipped him, but ball bounces in front. Goal kick, 47th minute. Can't check it because it's nothing to be checked or not able to be checked. '48th minute. Miami playing it forward. That was the old Miami shining through a little bit, though. Playing forward. Miami, 49th minute. 102, Red Bull 3-3 versus Colorado Rapids 2. Three. With a minute before halftime of the extra time. Has the Canadian Premier League final happened? I don't even know. I don't care. Forge is not in it, so I don't care. Boom, 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 boom. No, it has not. Tomorrow, then. It's tomorrow, then. 49th minute. No, I could, but I'm not. Playing forward. Was Forge would I? Yes. 4 p.m. Ottawa versus Calgary. Power play Montreal. 4 p.m. tomorrow. Could? Yes. '50th minute. "15 minutes of football played, and Miami are attacking now. Ball crossed in, cleared by Nashville. Nashville looking a little bit better this second half. A little bit. DePaul. 50th minute. Throw in, Nashville gets the ball back, 50th minute. Nashville looks a little bit better, but Miami still looks good. Advantage play, Mukhtar running against Falcon. Miami gets back. And that's a foul. Free kick for Nashville. 51st minute. $102 plus. $105 plus 2. $52 minutes. Mukhtar to take the free kick. Should be stoppage time very soon for Red Bull versus the Rapids. Should be. Mukhtar with a free kick will cross it in. Cross. Header. Brought down and cleared by Miami. Now it's cleared. Playing forward, cross in. Cleared away. Good play so far. Miami's doing what they got to do. '54, 53rd minute. Halftime on the Rapids to extra time. Yep. 3-3. Still 3-3. Playing forward. Miami on the ball. Can they find another Messi? Hey, Messi's doing pretty good. He's having a really good game. Definitely trying to make a point. Here's a chance saved. So yeah, Crew 2, Austin FC 2, North Texas were the 3 MLS Next Pro champions. The 3 MLS Next Pro champions before tonight, Columbus Crew 2, Austin FC 2, and North Texas. I find it absolutely hilarious, by the way. St. Louis City SC2 has had 5 of the top 6 most attended matches in MLS Next Pro history. Opinion on the Nashville goal being disallowed. Frankly, I don't think it should have been. I think Falcon dived. He got clipped, but he dived. It's not a bad enough foul for me to disallow it. I think that was harsh. 56th minute. '56th minute, 2-0. And they're back, getting close to being back on the other end. '56th minute. Silvetti on the ball. Over the top. And that's going to fall and saved by Willis. Saved by Willis. Playing forward. Nashville, ball crossed in, blocked away for a corner. Nashville's playing much better in this half. They are. Corner for Mukhtar. Ball crossed in, cleared away, another corner. Or no, it's a goal kick. 58th minute. Zimmerman down hurt. '59th minute. Segovia on for Rodriguez. So far, yep, Saskatchewan beat the BC Lions to move on to the Grey Cup against Montreal. CFL Grey Cup, of course. Playing forward. Cross in. Ooh. Five goals for Messi, so 2-1-2. 4-2. Cole Caulfield scores from the goal line again. Yeah. Playing forward. And the Leafs are down to Boston by 1 with 12 minutes to go. Oh, Lord. Shot saved. Robertson, Matias Michelli. Boston took 2 more. And the Leafs made it 4-3. Tavares. "62 minutes. "62. Playing forwards, Miami. Picked up by Silvetti. Silvetti already with an assist. Shot wide. Well, good. Silvetti with the shot. Just puts it wide. "63 minutes. That'll be free kick. "63rd. "63 minutes. "64th minute. Very good. Unfortunately, only got points on one, but good to see him performing. Brought down, cleared away by Miami. "65th minute. And that's a corner. Corner for Nashville. Nashville's trying to fight now, but I think they waited too long to fight. 112, it's 3-3. Or 114, actually. 114 minutes, Red Bull, Colorado. MLS Next Pro, of course. There will be a penalty shootout if this holds. "65 minutes and 90. Right now, Miami holding on. I wouldn't say holding on, but they've been the better team. Nashville trying to fight, punch back, at least not get totally embarrassed. I think they could have done better in ways, but other than that, so be it. Over the top. Playing forward. Yellow card for Mayer. Messi down. $1:15. 1 minute, 1:15. 1:16 for Colorado. '67th minute. Let's see. Can I pull it up without a VPN? Let's see. $2-0, 2-0. Oh, there we go. Okay, we pulled it up on the other screen. There we go. All right. Good. Could have done that. Well, there you go. All right. 3-3. 2-0 for Miami. 3-3 for Red Bulls 2 versus Colorado 2. But 2-0 for Miami, yes. Nothing crazy's happened over there. I should have answered with Miami first. Either way, my eyes were there than here. So, but minutes to go in the Red Bull Colorado game as well. Team goes to penalties. It's tied after 120 plus whatever stoppage penalties over the MLS Next Pro Cup final. And this yellow card for Silvetti, 69th minute. And there's one game tomorrow. That will be Portland v. San Diego. We're live for that one and reviewing that one. I mean, I just hope it's not Jey Uso. And I hope in the end it ends up being an IC title match. That's my thoughts. That's where I'm going to stand on that. Playing forward. Still 4-3 Boston. '70th minute, ball crossed in, brought down. Nashville, shot wide. Playing forward, brought down Miami. Can they attack? No, stolen. Schaffelberg blocked. Looks like Red Bulls are going to have to make a sub. Red Bull 2 will have to make a sub. 71st minute. Kirby Doc scored for the Habs. Holy Lord, 6-2. Gutierrez running on the sideline, and he's going to be able to play. 1:20. 3 minutes of stoppage time for the MLS Next Pro Cup. Shot saved by Rios Novo. Gunther will win the tournament. I don't really want that either, honestly. I don't really want to see that either. I mean, it's better than Jey Uso, but why does Gunther need the rub? I don't really exactly like that, to be honest. Miami playing forward, 72 minutes. A goal for Miami would put this away. Silvetti with a block. Or Silvetti gets blocked. 121st minute. Red Bull in Colorado as well. Looks like they're going to penalties. Probably. Playing forward. Miami keeps it alive. Shot! Goal! Goal for Miami! And it's Tadeo Allende putting it away. Jordi Alba with the assist. Cross it across the box, and Tadeo Allende makes it 3-0. '73 minutes. 3-0, 3-0. Tadeo Allende. That'll do it. Very likely so. I don't want it either, but I think that's what they'll do. Fair enough. Red Bull pushing forward. Or no, they were pushing backwards. 1:22. Alba was onside when the ball was played. Crossed it through. Allende's there. See how they check it. Good ball to Alba. Messi to Alba. Alba with the centering pass, and Allende's there. See what they do. Nice pass. Boom. Miami has learned their lessons from last year. At least for this round. I guess you can't say they've learned any lessons anywhere else, considering, 3-0 for Allende. Nice assist from Alba as well. Why is he retiring? Why is he the one who's retiring? Yannick Brydon for Silvetti. I don't get it. I don't get it. Jordi Alba still seems to have something compared to Bunbury on for Alex Mouille. You're down 3. Now you bring him on, 74th minute. Jordi Alba still seems to have some gas left in the tank, and we're going to penalties, the MLS Next Pro Cup. We're going to penalties. 3-3, and they're going to penalties to decide the MLS Next Pro Cup champion between Colorado and Red Bull. 3-3. Playing forward, 75th minute. Here comes Miami. Onside, a chip. And it's just, oh no, it's a goal. Oh my God. Tadeo Allende with a brace. What a beautiful chip. And it's 4-0. 4-0. I thought that was going over the bar, but no, perfect chip. 75th minute. 4-0. There you go. Miami is putting Nashville to the sword. Again, they've learned their lessons from last year. They're putting them to the sword. Allende, boom, boom, just bounces and boom. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Perfect pass by Messi as well. Miami might actually, I don't know. Yeah, they do look better than Cincinnati to me. I'll say that much. Philly, it's going to be tough, but if NYCFC gets through that game, I mean, they are one-offs for a reason. I mean, you play the games for a reason, but, you know, just saying. Could be interesting. See how this plays out. Yellow card. 77th minute. Penalty shootout next of the Rapids versus Red Bull. I haven't seen either team take a shootout, frankly. And they both have some really good players. I'm not going to make a prediction, but you know what? I don't know. I think Nashville is sort of directionless. I mean, they won Open Cup and they're going to CONCACAF next year, but I feel like they're kind of directionless, weirdly enough, especially if they lose Mukhtar. You know what? I'm going to go Colorado. Colorado. It'd be funny to see Michael Bradley's players lose a penalty shootout. It'd be funny. Colorado. I want to see Michael Bradley's team lose a shootout. For once. Actually, I want to see it. Let him see how it feels as a coach on the sideline. It'd be funny if all these guys are better penalty takers than him, though. It'd be funny. I don't want to see a Michael Bradley coach team win a penalty shootout. That would just not be fair. So, Colorado. Because, you know what? I hope you're happy and I want to see Michael Bradley cry. No, the bets are closed. I just said that. 79th minute. I said the bets are closed. No. 79th minute. Yellow card for Bunbury. .79 minutes and Colorado's going first. .79th minute. .11 minutes. Well, 10.5 minutes plus stoppage time there. Colorado Red Bull. Shootout. See how it goes. 3-3 on regular and extra time. Here's the shootout. Colorado going first. Shot off the post and off the keeper. That's a miss. 0-0. Horrible miss. Off the post and off the back of the keeper. Wow. That's a way to miss. Rebound off the keeper. If he wasn't there, that might have went in. Perfect side taken. Went to the right side and his body blocks it away off the post. And here comes Red Bull. 80th minute. 4-0 Miami, by the way. Nylander hit all the posts and stayed out of the net. Wow. What's with these? Okay. Red Bull, could they take the lead? And that's a goal. 1-0 for Red Bull. Hopefully somebody misses somewhere. Jesus. It's kind of fitting that MLS Next Pro Cup ends on a shootout, though. considering MLS Next Pro has the shootouts to dispute the ties and give the extra point. And that happens regularly in this league. It's kind of fitting. Dillon up for Colorado to try to tie the game for now. Or at least do his part in tying the game. 81st minute. Dillon. 82 minutes, 4-0 for Miami. Over! Oh my! He hits the crossbar and sends it over the bar. 1-0. Keep in mind, Colorado has Toronto's first round pick for the upcoming draft. Awesome. Awesome. Like what, the 5th overall pick or something? Absolutely awful. And the universe says, no, Michael Bradley's going to win a penalty shootout, win a trophy as a coach. His first trophy as a coach is a penalty shootout. Fraser Minton scores for Boston. Oh, that's just awesome. 5-3. Boyd coming on, Tyler Boyd coming on for Nashville for Surridge. That's awesome. Horrible penalties. And now the Colorado keeper's just jumping on the line. Free kick for Nashville, 83 minutes. Goal, 2-0 for Red Bull. Saved by Rios Novo, 83rd minute. Yep, because Berube got rid of him. Awesome. If Colorado misses here, Red Bull could win the shootout. Here they are. Goal. 2-1. 2-1. Red Bull scores here. They could put them to the sword. Well, Red Bull scores here. That means Colorado has to make 2 saves. About time Rapids keeper got to make a save. Right to Rios Novo, 84th minute. Goal kick. Boom. Pretty good penalty there. Saveable, but good. 84th minute. Can the keeper make a save? 84th minute, 4-0. Goal! 3-1 Red Bull. 3-1 Red Bull. 84th to the 85th minute. Red Bull, Colorado has to score here, and they have to make a save on the next round if they do score. Yeah, horrible reaction time. That's what you get when you dance on the line like that. Rios Novo clears it away. Colorado has to get a miss or a save if they score. If they don't, game over. If they don't score, game over. If they don't get a save after their goal, if they do score, game over. Colorado saved, and it's over. 3-1 for the Red Bulls. And they've won the MLS Next Pro Cup, Red Bulls 2. Horrible penalty shootout for Colorado. Horrible. Michael Bradley wins his first trophy as a coach. Lord. Cross in. Headed away by Nashville. The Colorado Rapids let Michael Bradley win his first trophy as a coach on penalties. And they had a 2-0 lead. And then a 3-2 lead. And they blew it. They let Michael Bradley win a trophy as a manager on penalties. This world is not fair. This world is not fair. This world's not fair. Yeah, no, that's pretty obvious, but this world's not fair. 86th minute. Toronto should have won an MLS Cup. Bradley's the reason. And also a Champions Cup. They lost both on penalties thanks to Michael Bradley. And Michael Bradley wins his first trophy as a coach on penalties. Well, hey, the funny part is his players are better on penalties than him. His players are better on penalties than him. I could take solace in that. Yay. Can't wait to hear Toronto fans be like, we need Michael Bradley. That's not exactly what I'm worried about. That's not exactly what I'm worried about. '88th minute. It's not exactly what I was talking about, but okay. I don't think they would, but I don't think Michael's the answer, though. I don't think Michael's the answer, though. I don't think he is. So you won an MLS Next Pro Cup because a team choked 3 times. I don't know. Seems to me. I don't think Michael's the answer. And I mean, I don't exactly know. I feel like either he unknowingly or knowingly had something to do with this team being shit when his father came over. Either Bob came over because Michael basically got him the job, or he wanted to coach Michael and he basically sold out for the TFC job. It has something to do with either of that. Either I blame Michael completely, or not completely, but more active blame for bringing his shit father over to ruin this club and kill TFC, or passive blame for his father being who his father is. It's either or. It's either or. I don't know exactly. I either actively blame Michael for bringing Bob over and letting Bob kill TFC, or at least try to kill it, or it's passive blame because Bob's his father and Bob wanted to coach his son at the end of both their careers. It's either passive or active blame. Which one? Which one? Which one? Bob Bradley tried to murder TFC. He almost succeeded. Eight minutes of stoppage time. Tomas Aviles on for Miami. 8 minutes of stoppage time. Aviles for Allende, 4-0. Really? I don't know. I can't really get behind Michael Bradley. Him himself missed a couple of penalties that cost us trophies. Enough about that. Also, his father came and coached at TFC and damn near murdered the club. Whether that's because Michael wanted that to happen or wanted him to coach the club, and he basically got Bob the job, he, in the end, if that's the case, got TFC nearly murdered. Or Bob was like, yeah, you know, I want to coach my son at the end of both of our careers. And Toronto's a winning club. Of course, he doesn't realize how much he lost his abilities. So it's either passive blame or active blame. Either or. So in the end, actively or passively, Michael Bradley is an accomplice to the attempted murder of Toronto FC. Passively or actively. I don't care how many trophies you won as captain. If you let your father come to the club, actively or passively, and he damn near murdered the club. He's got blood in his hands and you do too. I don't care how many trophies your ass won, and I never liked him. I never really liked Michael Bradley in the first place. I never thought he was that special. People act like he's the reason why Toronto won shit. No. Maybe he changed the mentality. You know who really was the reason why? Seba Javinko. Look at Ricky Puig. Look at the shit that's happening with Ricky Puig with LA Galaxy and what Vanny's doing over there. It takes players like that to win with Vanny. Michael Bradley ain't that guy. Stop acting like he's worth a shit. Just because he wore the armband. Dude wasn't worth a shit. Come on. And then, passively or actively, he damn near murdered the club, or at least let his father do it. Because I guess he either wanted to protect his legacy, which in the end killed his legacy, or just wanted to play with his father, and his father lost all his abilities and frickin' killed the team. Sebastian Javinko is the guy who actually made TFC what it was when it was great. Because Greg Vanny didn't know his head from his own ass either. That man's a fraud too. It was Seba Javinko. Just like it's Ricky Puig with the LA Galaxy. Did you not notice what happened this year when Ricky Puig blew out his knee and wasn't there? That the talisman wasn't there? They sucked ass. In 2018, at least when Toronto sucked after the CCL final, the players around Seba were hurt, besides Oso, but Seba never got hurt. That's why they still at least were in the running for most of the year. You take Seba out of that team, it's the same shit as the Galaxy. Absolute. Greg Vanny does not deserve half the plaudits he gets. Michael Bradley doesn't deserve half the plaudits he gets. Acting like Michael Bradley is some amazing freaking guy who changed everything. No. Maybe he changed the culture, the mentality. He never changed the actual performance on the pitch. At least as much as Javinko did. Acting like he's that special. No. So he was our former captain. Awesome. He wore the damn armband. Okay. Who won us those trophies? Who led us to those trophies? Actually, not Greg Vanny, not Michael Bradley. It was Sebastian Javinko and Alejandro Pozuelo when Alejandro was here. Because Greg Vanny needs a talisman to frickin' build his team around. Yes. New place, yes, new studio. 3 minutes to go. It was Sebastian Javinko and then Alejandro Pozuelo. And then for the Galaxy, it was Ricky Puig. That's it. Victor Vasquez, you know what? I'll give him his due as well. Victor Vasquez did well. But I'll tell you one thing. Michael Bradley wasn't that dude. He took a torch to his legacy. He took a torch to his legacy. Bringing his father over and letting his father get blood on his hands and try to kill TFC. If it was active or passive, I don't give a shit, frankly. I don't give a shit. I never liked Bradley when he was a player. I never had much of a fandom for Bradley when he was a player, besides the fact he was wearing our crest. I don't like him now. I don't like him now. I don't like his. I hate his father. I don't like Michael. I don't know if it's hate, but it's definitely I'm realistic. Either way. I'm not going to glaze Greg Vanney because he's a fraud. I'm not going to glaze Michael Bradley because he's at least passively at fault for the murder of for the attempted murder of Toronto FC from his father. He's at least passively at fault, if not actively. I will not glaze Michael Bradley, and I will not glaze Greg Vanney. If anybody from that year where we won the treble in that era is Pozuelo and Seba, that Josie to an extent and Oso to an extent. That's it. It ain't the coach and it ain't frickin' Michael. That's that. So, yes, the Jays are going to make the World Series next year, and hell, I think they're going to win it. The Jays are winning it all next year. Revenge tour. I think they're going to do it. Either way, 4-0 for Miami. So. Special to me? Bullshit, he never was. Yeah, he was our captain, but... Well, what about Vancouver, Miami? Red Sox aren't going to be that good. Jays are still better than the Red Sox. 98th minute. And it's full time. 4-0, Miami will advance. 4-0 esta noche. Miami avanzar contra Cincinnati FC or Conferencia semifinales in Cincinnati. Miami ganador esta noche for 4-0. Ganador de serie 2-1. Miami wins the series 4-0, or the game 4-0, wins the series 2-1. They'll play Cincinnati in the conference semis in Cincinnati. One more game in the first round tomorrow. We will move on. I'll write these out now. We will move on. So, we got Inter Miami moving on 2-1. Okay, there we go. I was right about that one. Right about Miami winning. All right. All right. Western Conference semifinal 1 will be filled out tomorrow. We'll see who hosts it. There we go. All right. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlists. Share this with your friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. No, I will not be live for the Formula One Grand Prix tomorrow in the morning, because in the evening or late morning, I will not be live for the Formula One Grand Prix late in the morning, because ESPN is having a fit with YouTube TV. So if I watch it on a third-party stream, I will make a review if I'm up to watch it on a third-party stream. If I'm not up, you won't get a review, and you'll just get the Portland-San Diego game. Bet you'll get a review, though. I don't even know if that'll happen. With that being said, I'll see you later. Portland, San Diego tomorrow. Live review. That's it. And maybe a review for the Brazilian Grand Prix if I'm awake and watching it third party. Thanks, YouTube TV, jackasses. With that being said, see you later. I'm Ron and I'm out. Congratulations to Miami. Felicidades, Miami. Commiserations to Nashville. And we will review the game and move on. I'll see you later. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you.